What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RelentlessJoker, and today, guys, I'm here to show you guys a little Rage DPS loadout video. You know, I'm here in my bro's crib, Master Swiss based, and he's really wants to share a sparring target with me. So, you know, I thought, hey, might as well just help me give. He's gonna be giving me a might little boost, you know, a might buff that Electric has, and Cosmic is gonna be trolling for me, guys. This is after GU38. It is range based. This loadout is range based. So let's get into it. So, you see, I'm not full 92 yet. I'm still missing my hand blasters, my necks, and my phase, guys. But that's not stopping me. You know, my might is 4176, and my precision is 2273. But when I put these two buffs on that Swift, and I am going to use, it's going to increase by a lot. Because Swift is going to be using a might base, he's going to be using a might buff, and I'm going to be using a precision buff at the same time. So, guys, first you go in the power tree, you go into anger. You get Rage Blast, then you go to Violence, then you go down, then you get Lacerate, then you go down and get Gale Interruption. And don't forget the most important thing, get Berserk, because that is very important in this loadout. Then you go to the Punishment, get Ragebringer, then you go to the left, get Revenge, go down, Frenzy, and you get Plasma Wrench. Then you get Bloodlust, and after that, you get Dreadful Blast and Remorseless Recovery, And I kind of powered you to get Robot Psychic, your weapon expert, and your critical attacks, your little critical attack chance and tactical genius, you know, to help you boost your damage. Then go to your skill points. So, guys, the thing is that I am expecting to 4 weapon masteries instead of my critical chance, because I also need that might and precision buff. I'm using hand blasters because that's the best thing for me as a range. You know, I used to use one-handed, guys, but when I decided to use one-handed, it's not working out as well, because I mean, you can use one-handed, but one-handed is not the best. As you can see, my two-handed, that's the little combo I just showed you guys. But as I was saying, hand blasters is very good for range because it does do a lot of damage. Sometimes when I do just put my buff on, I do hit 16Ks without even Berserk on. But one-handed is good because you could do two things. You could both do melee and range, but the range is not as sufficient as the melee. You could go into dual wield and you could go into solar flare, which is a very good move. It's really quick, but to me, you know, I realized that I do more damage using hand blasters. And I am missing some of my critical attacks and critical things because I did go into mostly, I did go just do all of them and go might and precision just to get the little boost, you know, because I need that little buff. But guys, like I said, if you guys want to do both melee and if you want to do both melee and range, go one-handed, guys. But if you want to do range and do a lot of damage, go two-handed. So, for example, I do get all the little critical attack chances and the health. As you can see, I go for the critical attack chance, get my might, get my health done, get the little might and precision. I go my bow. Like I said, it's my third one. I get critical attack chance, precision, you know, my defense, and I get and I get my other might, and finally my last one. I go to dual wield, then but after I'm done with specking into all my weapon masteries, I just get the critical attack chances. As you can see, some of them are not filled out because I am missing some, because, you know, I don't have enough skill points. I'm only sitting on 116. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to save that little skill point for your little speed force, for your little boost. And let's go. So, my loadout is Plasma Wrench, Dreadful Blast, Berserk, Robot Psychic, Bloodlust, and Gale Interruption. But the thing is that, guys, I do clip differently. As you can see, I do it backwards. I'm going to show you guys right here in the sparring target. Instead of, you have to clip Gale Interruption. You have to click Gale Interruption and Bloodlust. You see, just like that, guys. Not Bloodlust and Gale Interruption. You have to click Gale Interruption and Bloodlust. And it could be like that. You see a little red aura around me, a little red mist. And that's the first thing you do, guys. When I first go into anything, I make sure I have my Robot Psychic out, you know, which I forgot to do here. But I'm going to show you guys actually me putting it on right about now. There you go. So always have your Robot Psychic handy because he does hit 1000s. And as soon as I go in, you see Weapon Mastery, one-handed Weapon Mastery. Then I go into Dreadful Blast. I go into Plasma Wrench, excuse me, I'm sorry. The little vomit move. As you can see, I'm going back to show you guys. Then you go into Dreadful Blast. Now, Dreadful Blast is a 3 move. You have to press L2, you have to press triangle, then you have to press another triangle, and then you have to press another triangle, guys. As you can see right now, I'm going to show you again my whole rotation from the beginning. Dreadful Gale Interruption clipped into Bloodlust, then you go into Dreadful Blast. Then you go into then you go into Plasma Wrench. Now you go into Dreadful Blast. But guys, you see when he puts my hand up, I'm clipping right into Dreadful Blast. Look, I'm gonna show you guys Dreadful Blast again. As soon as my hand is swinging, I'm going right into Plasma Wrench. Guys, this is how you do that clipping. You gotta fast clip, you gotta be swift with this clipping, because you know you're trying to get as much damage as you want. And guys, make sure that you always have plasma rush out, because that is your little dots. That's the dots, and you can see how my buff goes. My buff increases my might, and I'm not that geared and stuff, but that does not stop me, because Swift is giving me a might. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit again of me. You know, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit, because this loadout is very effective, guys. You know, I do good. I do this loadout for everything. Sometimes I suggest, well, if you run into T6, make sure that you have a DPS. But as you can see right here, guys, I am clipping into Berserk, and I suggest that you do this when there's a bunch of ads, or you're in a single boss target. So what you do, guys, is you press Gillen Eruption, you go to Berserk, then you clip to your trinkets. Any trinkets that you have, guys, it's clippable, and this is a quick and swift way to doing this, because you know the key to really being top DPS is how fast you do clip and damage. And Berserk does double your damage, guys. It's a 50% supercharge cost, but it does double your damage. So for example, if you are doing 60k, it could go to over 32k. You know, it's a very good power. I mean, that's one of the best supercharges I've ever seen in my DPS career. And guys, yeah, you know, I just love these hand blasters. I suggest that if you want to be good, you know, hand blasters are the best to me. And let's take a look at the boost. I get like a 600 might, and I do get like a 500 precision buff from using Bloodlust. And also, it's also good to have electric. But guys, thanks for watching this, guys, so much. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It means a lot, everybody. Take care.